17th, 2020, 3:38 p.m. Pacific Daylight Time, Tom Heyman was heading home from the studio where he had grabbed a few guitars for the newly imposed lockdown. On the way, he stopped by the MakeOut Room to make sure everything was shut down for the 10-day flattening of the curve. While Tom was in the bar, a coworker came by to put the new, long hall locks on the doors. Neither knew the other was there, and Tom was now locked in the MakeOut Room. He set up his phone on a table, fixed the camera on himself on stage, and tried to broadcast an SOS through social media. But the bar's Wi-Fi was already shut off, and the old building was blocking any cell signal. On April 9th, 2020, 11:26 a.m. Pacific Daylight Time, that same co-worker from 3 weeks previous came by to see what else could be done for the now lengthening shutdown. He found a visibly shaken and disassociative Tom sleeping on stage amongst his guitars. Once awake, Tom began raving about a TV show I did. It became clear that in his malnourished solitude, Tom had hallucinated hosting a musical variety show with many, many guests. Tom recovered at home under medical advice. In September 2020, he discovered video files on his phone from his time of sending SOS messages. Somehow, his phone had captured his extended hallucinations. Those videos comprise the 16 episodes of the Sad Bastard Club that have aired. There was a 17th video. This is how it all ended.
Okay, welcome to the Sad Bastard Club, folks. My name's Tom Heyman. We're coming at you from the MakeOut Room, deep in the heart of San Francisco's Mission District. The Sad Bastard Club is a singer-songwriter event that I hosted here for about 9 years, and then COVID-19 came along and put everything on ice, and we came back as a web series.
Our Sad Bastards tonight are Yea-Ming Chen and Bart Davenport.
Can't wait to see what they have in store for us. So without further ado, let's get down to business, folks.
I'm so tired I can hardly hold my head up, so I don't mind you talking down to me. I got a pile of your old clothes where I've been laying, goodness knows my sleep is gonna come and set me free. I was shaking like a leaf the day I met you. I need a drink to still my beating heart. I built a monument to love all just for you, my turtle dove. Why'd you have to go and tear it all apart? Shake your head, stomp your feet. Snap your fingers, clap your hands. Your kisses never taste so sweet as in my dreams when I'm still your man. I got people everywhere depending on me. I'm a dog who's finally gonna have his day. freaks, the dirty chicken biting geeks, hanging on to each and every word I say. Shake your head, stomp your feet, snap your fingers, clap your hands. Your kisses never taste so sweet. 'Cause in my dreams I'm still your man. I'm so tired I can hardly hold my head up. I'm a shadow of the man I used to be, and there ain't much use in trying. It's all over but the crying. Why'd you have to make a monkey out of me? Why'd you go and make a monkey out of me? Only you could make a monkey out of me.
I suddenly forgot what the chord was. I wrote this song in 1997. A thousand people cheering in a stadium for men who kick the balls and score the goals. But that is not for me. The only game I want to see is love. I know it is the sweetest game. I know love is the sweetest game. I'm not the kind to be seen at the roulette wheel, but when it comes to loving you, can bet I'm for real. So when your chips are down, your luck may always turn around for love. I know it is the sweetest game. I know love is the sweetest game. Da 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 ba da 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 ba da 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 da. 1,000 people waiting for the matador, and some of them are rooting for the bull. But when blood starts to pour, the only thing worth dying for is love. I know it is the sweetest game. I know love is the sweetest game. Da 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 ba da 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 ba da 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 da. I was was out walking alone down by the sea. I saw them in the distance, I saw them from the shore, though they never saw me. I could see plainly who they were. Billionaires sailing away with their shares to sleep without dreams, without cares. Billionaires. I was out walking alone downtown somewhere. I saw them on the street, desperate souls with no trust in their name, with no ties or relations to billionaires sailing away with their shares to sleep without dreams, without cares. Billionaires. I saw Bezos and Gates, I saw Zuckerberg. They were boarding a spaceship, escaping the earth, closing the hatch with no sign of regret. Billionaires, 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 billionaires.
All right, Bart, it's so great to have you back here in the MakeOut Room. We've both spent countless hours in here doing, various musical things. And
Yeah.
so what was the last show you played before everything locked down?
Bart and the Bedazzled at the Permanent Records Roadhouse in L.A.
Do you remember when that was exactly? Was that in March or February or?
I think it was late February.
Late February, okay. So there was a rumor of stuff. What was the biggest thing that you had to cancel or the biggest disappointment?
Well, as far as I can remember now, the only thing was Bart and the Bedazzled had another show at a new venue called The Airliner. And it was going to be one of their first concerts. That was the one where it was like, this thing is coming down, because we were just seeing it coming.
Yeah.
So we just went ahead and voluntarily canceled it because we just thought, this isn't going to happen. And then it didn't happen.
Have your listening or media consumption habits changed at all since we entered this new realm?
I think just spending so much time at home, it was a real delight to get reacquainted with my LP and 45 collection.
A lot of people just like went there.
Man, I never realized how good Between the Buttons is.
Oh, it's 3D, man. It's 3D.
Yes.
Have you recorded anything, or do you have anything in the pipeline?
Yeah, like a lot of people, after being locked down for a couple of months, I thought, well, I better get familiar with home recording, something that was not really ever my thing.
Yeah.
I've always been about putting together an ensemble and getting the studio time and getting the great
expert to record it,
getting the great engineers,
Yeah.
getting the tape machine,
Yeah.
getting all the good mics and everything. And then there I was, it's like, I have to do this at home by myself. And of course you can kind of have people add tracks to your songs.
Yeah.
They send you the files and stuff. So I was able to collaborate with some other musicians and stuff, but there's a full album in the can. I'm in the stage of mixing it right now.
That's great. Have you got anything booked going forward, 2021 or 2022?
I do have some private events down the line booked with Mark and the Casuals.
Okay.
Who are a wonderful sort of soul and oldies kind of rock and roll cover band.
It's a review.
It's kind of a review.
Yeah, that's a great band.
Sometimes we play with just a more of a minimal 5-piece, doing, just kind of a classic oldies kind of cover band. So that'll be interesting to get back to playing. I still haven't been on stage with other people.
Well, Bart, this has been just a lovely way to spend an afternoon.
Thank you. I've been watching the episodes as you've been releasing them, and I'm such a fan of the format, and I'm a fan of you and your songwriting, and great fan of this every single artist you've had on the show.
Yeah.
And so this was like really something I wanted to do, and I'm so glad I got to do it.
Good to see you, pal.
All right, man.
All right.
Rocks on a chair with her baby Claire on a stage so high. The storm's coming in, what a mess, but I grin, another excuse to stay in. And I could hear your heart before you had to part. 'Cause China lands on the moon. The dark side's got something too. And I fall into shadows to hear your heart echo again. Dreams are filled with children so still that I cannot bear. I gave you a name and a love that's insane. Oh, what a cliche am I could hear your heart before had to part. China lands on the moon, 'cause the dark side's got something too. I fall into shadows to hear your heart echo again. Rocks on a chair with her baby Claire on a stage so high. drove you to the airport twice too many times, but that's alright. That's alright. And you lost your breath across that bridge, and you cracked my windows wide. I didn't cry. I didn't cry. 'Cause I belong where you are strong, my baby blue. And I believe you were made for me, my baby blue. Cast me in your movies, but bury me deep down, so I can never see you coming round. Write me in your stories, remember me like you should, and ditch me in the quarry, it's understood. Kiss me on the face at a wedding in December. I remember, I remember. You were acting in your own play and trying me on for size. I realize, I realize that I belong where you are strong, my baby blue. And I believe you were made for me, my baby blue. Cast me in your movies, but bury me deep down, so I can never see you coming around. Write me in your stories, remember me like you should, and ditch me in the quarry, it's understood. Ditch me in the quarry, it's understood.
I don't know.
All right. Yea-Ming, thanks so much for coming down and doing this. It's great to have you in the MakeOut Room.
Thank you for having me. It's wonderful to be here. Very nostalgic.
It is, isn't it? This place, it hasn't changed a bit, but it's totally different. What was the last show that you played before the lockdown?
We actually, my band Yea-Ming and the Rumors played at the Uptown probably the day before the lockdown or 2 days before the lockdown. It was like right at that moment where everyone was sort of freaking out, trying to decide if things should get canceled. And that day I actually had like an anxiety attack because I couldn't decide if I should do it. And finally I was like, let's just do it. And it definitely got some, people talking shit about it to me.
Then you played like probably the last show at the Uptown.
I think so. I think
gone.
Yeah, that's true. There was actually, I think, one more show at the Uptown, I think the day after, and then everything else after got canceled.
Yeah.
So,
what's the biggest thing that you've had to cancel or postpone? Or
the biggest disappointment was that I was supposed to go to South by Southwest with the movie I Will Make You Mine that just came out that I'm acting in and also play music in. It was supposed to premiere at South by. And so, all our plane tickets were already paid for. And that kind of thing is just like, you're so excited about it because there's like a red carpet or whatever.
Sure.
And it's kind of like fancier than what your normal life is.
Yeah, it's not a typical. I'm one of 7 bands that are playing at this place on 6th Street.
Yeah, it's a different experience for sure. And like, I was really looking forward to that. I was looking forward to, running into celebrities. I don't know. It was just, I don't know. But yeah, so that was disappointing. Like, not only did we lose that experience, but we lost money,
Sure. Have your listening / media consumption habits changed at all?
At the beginning of the pandemic, I was refreshing New York Times every 5 seconds.
Yeah.
But I told myself I had to stop. And I have this new baby who's almost 1 now. And honestly, we watch a lot of Chinese music on YouTube because I'm trying to teach him Chinese. So I just have Chinese like lullabies and songs as earworms in my head all day. So it's kind of insane.
Well, that sounds
It's
weirdly productive.
I don't know. I mean, it's productive, but I also feel it's not. It doesn't really feel like me either. So
Sure.
I don't know. But yeah, that's sort of what I'm doing right now.
Have you got anything, that's in the pipeline that's ready to come out?
I'm working on a record. Half of our record was recorded before the pandemic, so about 5 songs. If everything works out, hopefully it's out in 2021.
Have you got anything booked for 2021 at all?
No, absolutely not.
Thanks so much for coming down, Yea-Ming. It was great to hear you, and hopefully we can do this again sometime under different circumstances.
Yeah, thank you so much for having me. It was really special. I'm really happy to be here, and it's good to see people face to face.
Cool. It's crazy, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. All right. Thanks.
Okay, thank you.
Well, that's the Sad Bastard Club for tonight, folks.
I want to thank our sad bastards for this evening, Yea-Ming Chen and Bart Davenport.
I've got that cool blue feeling. There's frost upon the ground, and a chilly wind's been blowing the fall leaves around, and soon we'll be closing windows. It gets cold at night this time of year, and then we'll turn the clocks back. Time's the only thing that ever seems to change round here. I go to work in darkness, then I go and sleep the day away. And every time we see each other, it feels like we got less and less to say. Time don't slow down for sadness. You know it doesn't stop for pain. Indian summer's over. I'm out walking in this freezing autumn rain. I go to work in darkness, then I go and sleep the day away. And every time we see each other, turn a corner, and until then I'll just be cool and blue. I'll be cool and blue. Yeah, I'll be cool and blue. Yeah, I'll be cool and blue.